Some other things in terms of order to speak on, I'm happy to take some of your questions now, but it was so important. And I wanted to get this message out to you all as well, because in the next 72 hours, we have an opportunity to make a difference and to change the game. So thank you all so much. Someone said, just called, left a message. Thank you. Yes, I love to see that. Just instant action. That's what it's all about. I so really appreciate you all. And that's all it takes, like just quick call. It literally takes 5 minutes. If you don't like talking on the phone, Saturday is an amazing day to call, because you go straight to voicemail and you can leave a voicemail and they'll log it for you. So thank you all so much. Again, link is in my bio. And it's ocasio-cortez.com/save Medicaid. Someone said, if we call Tuesday night, is that too late? No, it's not too late. I want to tell you, in fact, what is going to happen on Tuesday. So this markup is going to start currently scheduled to start at Tuesday at 2 p.m. It will be live streamed on C-SPAN and probably on some other places. Like you can probably find it on YouTube and what have you. And what's going to happen on Tuesday is that these amendments are, well, first and foremost, they're going to gavel in. They're going to introduce this bill. Everyone is allowed to issue an opening statement. So all, I think, around 50-something members of the committee will be giving at least a 3-minute opening statement. And then we go to markup. Now, what that means is that everyone is allowed to introduce amendments. And so Democrats are going to be issuing plenty of amendments to this bill, and we're going to drag this thing out, okay? We're going to make this, we are going to grind this thing to a halt. I will be introducing amendments. The chairman will be introducing amendments. Every single member of the committee will be introducing amendments to this bill. We are not going to let them do this in any kind of easy way. I'm ready. I'm going to be physically preparing. I'm going to be staying in a seat for double-digit hours. And we are going to make sure that this happens. Their goal, and what Republicans are trying to do, is that they're going to try to finish this probably by Wednesday at midnight. We may go longer. I don't know. We may be there till 11 p.m., midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't be surprised if we were there even longer, because we're going to do everything that we can to grind this process to a halt, to give you all as much time as possible to continue to organize, spread, call more people, get more people to call, and to really start building the momentum on this. And I want you all to know that the goal here is for this to really start to bloom. Tuesday is a major showdown, but it is not the last showdown. It is the first major showdown that we have, culminating before it goes to a House floor vote. And I also want you to know that there are, in fact, many vulnerable members on that committee. And as we present amendments, they're going to think that they're slick. They think, and when I say that, what it means is that every amendment, there are people who are in really tight seats and they think they can get out of a political bind by walking away from the committee and not showing up for the vote. Yes, they're going to try to not show up for the vote because they are so scared of having a record on this, and because they are not used to people following what happens in committee. So usually, if a vote is tough, you can just take a walk on it, literally leave the room while the vote is happening, and they don't expect people at home to know that they are skipping votes, because committee votes usually aren't as tracked by the public. And so by tracking it now, by blowing this stuff up now, by putting shining a light on it now in committee, they're going to get in trouble if they take a walk. Their communities are going to start to know that they're skipping votes. And so paying as much attention as possible. If you're a kind of person that like cuts clips or things like that, watching the hearings, having it on in the background, just making the view counts high, commenting on their Instagram posts, on their Twitter posts, etc., digitally, physically in their town halls, asking them about it, in phones, in voicemails. A lot of them are running away and they're not hosting town halls, so you have to find them online, find them in committee, and so we want to make sure that we are amping up that pressure as much as possible.